Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a new start, a new chapter, something that brings you peace, and I feel like aligns with what you've been kind of daydreaming about or what you've been hoping would come your way. So it feels like, well, honestly, the thing that comes to mind is when you read like a biography or a fiction that is about someone's life that has been kind of rough, and then you get to that last chapter where things start to kind of like go in the favor of the person you're reading about. That's what it feels like. The tides have shifted for somebody that has been in kind of a difficult situation. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime chime. Just a little. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hi there, Tiana. How are you doing? We're going to start off with the beginner's tarot and see what else we have for you. We have the Fool in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles. So there's somebody here that is maybe watching this new beginning. So there's somebody who is upset with themselves in terms of how they handled a situation with you. It feels to me like they appreciate the connection that they have with you, and there might still be some ties here. You might still speak with this person, but they feel as though things are getting worse for them while they improve for you. So this could be just a little bit of a warning, or more so kind of feels like a little bit of background, right? There's somebody here who is paying attention to what's going on for you and thinking about what might have been if they had been maybe a little bit better to you. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Strength. The thing is your encounter or your relationship, your experience with this person who was impulsive and inconsiderate, I feel like it was a challenge every day to try to get this person to understand your perspective. They would be a little bit mouthy, quick to argue, or just kind of difficult. They really just only see things from their own perspective. It has taught you another level of grace or patience, but you got what you could from that situation. You have figured out a little bit more to do with the puzzle of what it is that you're looking for, what you want in your life, and a little bit of appreciation for what you have to offer, right? Maybe you weren't so confident before you reached this person. They may have caused some damage to it, but it has recovered and maybe improved beyond what it was beforehand. So there is something here that helped you heal, or someone. We have the Moon, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and Temperance. I don't really like this combination. You can probably tell from my face. I wear my emotions on my face, you guys. So don't you dare tell me I have a resting bitch face. We have somebody that is... I think somebody tried a love spell or tried to use a manipulative tactic to keep another person around them. I'm trying to think of a good example, but really this just comes across to me as I've never had somebody so cuddly and sweet, so I'm going to just like kind of like suffocate you or hold on to you. And if you try to get away from me, I'm going to try to find ways to make it so that you don't try to get away from me. This person wanted you to fix their problems, and you probably could have, but the universe is making it easier for you to split off from this person because the things you were meant to experience with each other, you have experienced. And I think this person's going through a bit of anxiety or even abandonment issues because they felt like you were their guardian angel. But the problem is what was really helpful for them started to become detrimental for you. You were only ever meant to be in that situation for a specific period of time. I am really drawn to the Temperance card, so I feel like there's a chance you have dealt with or have Sagittarius in your charts, or in your chart. But there is a very strong feeling here that you were a light upon somebody's path or somebody's like security blanket. 9 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse. You were more patient with this person than anyone else has ever been. You are a little bit put on a pedestal with this person. But the problem is, even when they're the best self for you, there is still something that is concerning. It's like you can help this person be happy 70% of the time, but then during that 30%, it's still rough, right? Again, I told you you were kind of like a light onto this person's path. We have the sun. You brought happiness into this person's life after they didn't really expect that there was going to be happiness. Hi there, Drew. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, that totally counts, Drew. How rude. Maybe you should hide it first. Yeah, we have somebody here that just wants to kind of cling to you because you make things better. All right, we're going to move on to the Pulp Tarot. Hi there, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? Yeah, Tiana, that sounds vaguely familiar. And I don't really jump to that conclusion quickly. Like, yeah, there are people out there who dedicate themselves to witchcraft or some variation thereof and try to use spells to control other people. I think that is a waste of time. And this person, I think, is finding that out. Because remember, we had the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. This person was foolish when they had you around, and now they're realizing that they might have to actually do their own things for themselves because you aren't there to clean up their messes. So I feel like this person has done a lot of procrastination. They might get irritable pretty quickly, but they're not solving their own issues, right? Like you could give them the directions on how to, resolve a problem, and that's not enough. They're not going to do it. They feel like someone else should do it, right? This Knight of Wands is giving me both immature energy and somebody who starts and stops a lot, right? Three of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 3 of Swords. So there's an ending here or a decision to move away from this person, and it might be a little bit painful. There may have been, some tears here, but I think there's an understanding on one person's part that this was the time where it made sense to end things or move in a different direction. Page of Wands. 5 of Cups in the reverse, 4 of Wands. This is the good part of the reading, you guys. So we have like a little layer of cake that was like the past, the setup, if you will. And then we have this, it's like there's an intermission of healing to deal with this loss. And then we have Page of Wands, feels to me like good tidings or news that comes in that really helps a person be able to focus on the things that they can work on or the things that they can invest in that would really work well for them. So this could be communication from somebody you're interested in romantically. It could be an opportunity with regards to your job or where you live. But I feel like there's something that's really exciting here and makes you feel like you're advancing in some way. We have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Death in the reverse. Oh, if you can hear the things that go through my head. You're getting a little bit of a chastising here. And remember, these are general readings. There are parts that may resonate and others that may not. If you want something that's 100% for you, I'm happy to do a personal reading for you. But this is saying we've got somebody who takes a little bit of time to themselves, has a little bit of hermit tendencies, maybe even is just kind of like, oh, that's cute. You're offering me a cup of love. No, I'm going to pour that out. I'm not interested. I would rather have some Dr. Pepper or strawberry apricot Red Bull. And then the best part of this little trio is the Death card in the reverse. You ain't dead yet, okay? So hop to. Remember that you have like needs as a human. You want to belong, you want to be loved, maybe you want to be touched. I don't know. But this is saying if you want to have love again, you better not spend the rest of your life hanging out by yourself, wondering why people don't hit you up. The universe is saying you did your thing, you moved forward from something, you took a little time. But now we got to put on like our Sunday's best and go to a couple of holiday events and hang out with the people that you would, potentially be interested in. All right, this is the situations deck. Let's see if we have any other yelling at you. Hermiton. Yep, that's it right there. So we have Daily Hustle in the reverse, Divine Masculine, Roller Coaster in the reverse. All right, so for some of you, this Divine Masculine card is about you managing the two different energies within you, masculine and feminine, and being able to address some of those things that we might categorize a little bit more on the masculine side. In particular, it looks like there is an improvement in your money. If you have been paycheck to paycheck, or if there has been something you've had to save up in order to be able to afford, there's something here that works out for you financially or in terms of success, and it helps you to feel more self-sufficient or independent. For others of you, there's somebody here who is interested in you, who was waiting until their money got right before they came and approached you. So they may be waiting on a payout or maybe even a sale of a house. There's something here that they're freed by once money is improved. We have roller coaster in the reverse. So I feel like there is a really calm energy between these two individuals, kind of like that temperance card, like a sense that you make me feel comfortable. I feel like I can trust you, that kind of vibe. And we have about to reveal or confess. Somebody feels calm around you or comfortable to talk to you and able to open up. So they want to share something. Probably a crush. There is a little bit of anxiety or fear. This feels like a different energy to me, if I'm honest. I think somebody, possibly this person from the past, possibly another interested party. We've got somebody who feels like they're on the outside looking in and they're realizing that you're interested or somebody's interested in you. So it kind of feels to me like someone is casually interested and then that gets kicked up into high gear. So we might have a little bit of a battle. Tell me more about this TikTok ghosted. We might have a little bit of competition here. I'm literally asking, is it true we have a couple people that are going to be like, oh, wait, I have an offer to make as well. You might get more than one offer. And then we get the Two of Swords sideways. All right, so the Two of Swords coming out sideways tells me this. You have a choice, but there's somebody else that has yet to enter the dome. So they're about to make the decision more complicated is what I feel like. So there is no, you couldn't have made your decision yet because there's something else that's going to get added to the mix. Really, man? Really? All right. This is like a bat out of hell. Somebody who realizes that there's a possibility they could lose you or that the time that they thought they had evaporated. Somebody realizes that you might get a ring. You might give someone else a ring. Hey there, Peggy. How are you? There's a piece of information or detail that reaches this person, and it could be from your past, right? Because we have the Knight of Wands, and this is the Knight of Wands. Look at how similar that energy is. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But there's somebody who gets, it's like I'm picturing somebody sitting there at like a restaurant or bar, just chilling. Maybe they even have their feet up, and then they get wind that somebody else is like making their moves or like maybe gonna like try to like make things exclusive, and they get up, the chair falls back, and they're out, right? They thought they had a while. I don't know why they would think that. Maybe they just felt like you were still in your hermit mode, and then they realize you're not. I might just rename you Karma, whoever you are, because you are teaching people lessons right, left, and center. This person's going to realize they misjudged you. They misjudged the situation, and they're probably going to miss out on their opportunity with you. They took their sweet time, and someone else didn't. Time is of the essence, and I feel like there's somebody here who's motivated and doesn't, like this person who eventually wins you over is someone who doesn't waste time. If they want something, they say something. And I feel like you might connect over your past relationships or dealing with somebody that was disloyal. So, for example, you may both have been cheated on. You may both have been like financially used by a partner. The person who has success with you is somebody who communicates early and often and effectively. Hi there, Redbeard. How are you doing? Hey, maybe it's not Aries, Tiana. Cross your fingers. Five of Pentacles, Chariot in the reverse. Nine of Cups. All these knights, whoever this person is, you're amateur. Love ya, but you need to do a little growing up, you know? To whoever would resonate with the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups, there gets to be a point where you are willfully choosing to ignore that little voice in the back of your head that says, maybe you shouldn't wait. Maybe you should take care of this first. Maybe you should, you know what I mean? you're not listening to that voice, and that's what's causing this stagnation or this sense of missing out. Okay. There's an offer being made here in earnest, and I think it's a solid offer, and it changes something for multiple people. It's like I'm seeing a spider web. Okay. There's a beautiful color spider queen in the center. And it just feels like there's this network of other interested parties. And it just is like boom, 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 boom. Nope, sorry. Spider Queen has her Spider King. I don't know where I got that. What does Homer Simpson sing in the movie? Because now I'm like, the song he makes up? It just kind of flashed for me before my... All right. I think, need some Earth and Bone Oracle. And this is interesting. Thank you for adding that, Miss Joanna. Please stay home. Yep. 'Tis the season, right, Tiana? So we have numbers 33 and 38, the beast and the pack. Okay. I know exactly which word is the most important here. We have competition, right? The words beneath beast are conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, oppressors. Yeah. And then the pack, inner work, community, deep connections, celebration, and soul tribe. This is a bit of a battle. And it may be a little emotional for a couple of these individuals. Since this seems to have some love undertones, we're going to make sure we pull a few from the Romance Angel Oracle. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Codependency. I feel like this is the person from the past. Remember, I was saying they expected you to solve their problems for you. And then true love. So here's what I feel. I think these are the three people. Okay. There might be more, but I think the three are the main three. We have somebody here who's codependent on you. They could not tie their shoes if you didn't tell them how to loop it, right? Okay, so I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying you rely on other people to do your shit for you. Don't go with the codependent one, okay? We got to go for people that are healed. Live your life. Do what you want to do. This is for entertainment purposes. But if I were you, I would go with the true love one. Just a vibe, It says, this is the romance of a lifetime. You know which one this is. And then we have chemistry. This is the third option for you. This is somebody who you feel a strong attraction to, but it might be mostly sexual, or it might have some major issues or question marks. Like maybe you don't know where you would live. Maybe there's something about your lifestyle that's really different. There's something that really draws you to this person, but in terms of like making it a reality, it doesn't seem like something that would really like get off the ground, All right, we'll get a few from the Gilded Reverie. The Fish, good news. And the Compass. Wait, no, this isn't the Compass. This is the Star. Very drawn to the Aquarius element on this one, which makes a lot of sense, it being the Star. Good news and a peaceful new beginning. I'm telling you, for a lot of you, the message here is go for the person that's new. Don't go towards the past. Don't go towards somebody who had plenty of time to scoop you up and decided they had other things that they needed to do. There's somebody here that has true love to offer you. And I feel like you know which one it is. Number 44, the magnifying glass. And number 38, bridges. Take an honest look at your connections. Take an honest look at the ability to make something work with this person, and you will know. You will know what's going on. All right. Hi there, Abracadabra. How are we doing? What? Are you arguing with Tiana? Hey, Mountain Girl. How are you doing? But what if she's hot? Hi, Angel Light. All right, we're going to get a couple cards from the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards, and then we will call it a day. You are too good for your own good. Make a decision here based on what works for you. Don't be guilted into something that you know is not right for you. You are continually in someone's thoughts. Somebody's pretty messed up over you. And honestly, it feels like more than one. A happy proposition is in store for you. Good news, a good opportunity, a blessing. Redbeard, you're awesome. We have, you have big ideas which you must carry out. One of these people that's interested in you is a good partner to help you achieve the things that you are meant to achieve. Again, you know which one. So do the right thing for you. Don't get distracted by the other BS. All right, hugs. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you on the next reading.